Welcome back to the Boys in the Beanbags podcast. Sam, you look like fucking Charles Bronson.
Thank you.
Excellent. Wasn't that a compliment? You really sticking with the glasses, huh?
But I panicked.
I like the glasses, Sam.
What type of douchebag wears glasses inside?
I know, I mean, we're in
I
a
do.
shed.
Yeah.
I do, so.
He does. He's that type of guy. He's that type of
He
guy.
is that type of guy. You just didn't get a fuck, do you, Sam?
No, I don't. But you know what, I will take them off.
So he does. So he does give a fuck. He does give a fuck.
I'm not that guy, pal.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to the podcast. We still do not have beanbags.
It's a work in progress.
It is a work
It's
in
a
progress.
big work in
It's
progress.
we've just no fucking. Well, we have ordered them.
To be honest, some
Something
people
else
have just not bothered their arse.
We've all ordered
Yes.
those and they're coming
I'm
tomorrow
waiting.
Monday. Aye.
Mine's is a designer.
The designer
That's what we
beanbag.
Yeah. Mine's comes with a little bit of a logo on it.
What kind of logo?
Superman. Thought excited.
Never seen him more excited.
I know. It's his Christmas. No, next month is my Christmas, the 11th.
When you get the movie.
Yeah.
I'm coming to that, by the way.
Oh,
Aye,
he's
he's
fucking. Us three gone. Hero screening. So, I've already told you about that, eh? With the hero screening.
Yeah.
You get a
Absolutely.
comic.
Do you get a comment?
Yeah,
That's getting put up on the wall.
Aye.
I'm giving up mine.
I'm not reading it.
I'm
it's
getting
all-
Free comics.
No. And it's the same fucking
Same
comic.
one everywhere.
I'm keeping them Sam.
Sam, you're right, Sam.
Sam, you're
Yeah,
coming just for a
no,
full comic.
I wasn't invited. I know.
Neither was I just tagged along.
There you go. Just jump on in.
I'll just show up uninvited. I'll just buy my own ticket and just show up in a different.
Oh, I invite this guy. Movie ruined.
Sitting up the back.
Sending back. Let's go, Batman.
Being that guy.
Is this that Marvel movie?
How's your elbow?
Give me
How's
this
your nipple?
That
That was
okay.
fucking funny. That was brilliant.
See the bit where you grab and go.
I know. I don't know where I
Do
pointed
you
there.
remember? I've got a story about when we were all drinking in Falkirk in Temple.
Right.
No,
This could be one of many.
yeah.
Fucking
The
love
one I
Temple.
remember
They
was.
followed me on fucking Insta.
When-
I still have that.
I fucking love
Do
Temple.
you
Temple
guys
is
remember
lovely.
when we had went and got pashed, and then when we left, we decided for some reason, you know how there's like a canal bit next to Temple? Do you remember that for some reason we turned that into a wrestling
It
ring?
was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
You hit me with the stiffest elbow drop.
Aye.
Because
Because
when my
when-
chest caved in.
Do you mind when he started
We
to
got the full
pin
street
you?
involved.
Aye,
though. Everybody was
because
like cheering. And
because
the
do you
refs
know
and
mind?
that.
Do you know mind when
You
he
did.
pinned you? I went down and went 1,
And
2.
then we kicked
It doesn't matter if they're
Aye,
like,
you
You
can't
were
roll
pulling
it.
double shift the rest of and the ref and the commentary
I
actually triple shot.
climbed up on the actual canal bit.
aye, like
Which
the
is-
bars.
aye.
Aye. So if he had fell backwards,
Aye.
you would have been fucked.
Aye, because
'Cause
one, I'm not a strong swimmer, and
No.
two, I was pissed.
you would have probably hit your head off the wall.
Yeah, because I was high down on the flare. I was not coming up to save it.
No.
But
I
that
didn't
also
want to get
reminds me, mind when me and you were drunk outside Witherspoons in Alloa, and there was a construction fence,
Can you
and
remember?
you speared me into that.
Yeah, we fell into the construction
Aye,
site.
you
the
remember?
fucking thing
Missed the
slowly
manhole
fell
by that
back.
much.
Because when you
I
speared
fucking
me,
remember outside Curry Central.
Aye, because when he
There's a
speared
known
me,
manhole. We missed it by that much.
because do you mind, who was it that whispered and windy that day? Was it no you? You bent down, I jumped off you and whispered
Aye.
like,
You were on a bin, and I broke kicked you.
Yes, you did.
Can you also remember, see when you mentioned Spoons there, we were, because remember you used to go to Spoons, and then we would get a taxi for Spoons and go into Temple, right?
Aye.
I didn't know why you done it, but you, for whatever fucking reason, you just kicked me right in the fucking balls, right? And I can remember
Well done,
being
well done.
fucking raging with you, like to the point where I just didn't want to go anymore.
Because he hurt his balls.
Wait, I didn't care what I was fucking. So one time I thought, like, I didn't want to be pals with him anymore.
That's it.
At that point, like,
Why did you do that?
He kicks me in the balls all the
You
time.
just fucking done it.
Like he doesn't do it. You've done worse.
Like,
Oh.
Battered Ben.
when the fuck did I part Ben?
You the whole mind we were outside Lawrence Hill when the parking
With the
Spacey.
boxing gloves.
And we both
I
the
got a
boxing
video of
gloves.
that.
Aye.
I've got
You
a
that
video as well.
battered Ben.
So did you?
I never.
No, it was you.
The only
I've
video
got
we've
a
got
video.
is you battering Ben. I've got the
I've
video as
only
well.
got you battering Ben.
I was
Oh,
just
like
saying,
one
it was
glove on
Marvin.
each.
Aye.
It's like one glove on each.
I didn't know why.
Because I just cut
We've
my
done
hands, so I
worse
couldn't really
Aye, you were
chuck
just
a
sit-
jab
aye,
in.
you were
But
just
that
sitting in
was-
the cupboard.
that
It was just a
the
wee
point.
downy in the corner.
You were just...
No, I didn't know why. I
Anyway,
did that.
that was the point. The point was we had the boxing gloves there. We'll fight each other. How is that the same as
Aye,
just
that was
coming
a-
up to me
that
and
was a
kicking me
friendly-
square in the cock?
That was...
I know.
Like, I just wanted to go home.
Was this still an hour?
This was out. You just went outside,
I can't
waiting in
remember
the
that.
taxi. I went upstairs for a pee, came out, and he just went.
Are you?
I swear to God, we were
I
down
you're
by.
thinking of somebody else.
No,
'Cause I've never.
it was you. Fucking 100%. I'll never forget it.
He was that drunk, I can't remember.
I can't remember doing that.
No,
I think you've got me mixed up with somebody
nah,
else.
it was definitely you. 100%.
No,
I can't mind this.
It was.
I
You
must
can
have-
I wasn't
I
here,
can't-
so I
I can't
can't
remember
vouch
that.
for
Can
it.
you remember the
proper
time when?
pissed.
Can you remember the time we went down to the bank and I had been for a sunbed and my arse was burnt?
I remember this.
Oh,
I
because I
remember
thought
this.
you get your arse out.
Aye, we took a photo of it.
My arse was red raw, man.
That was like a fucking cherry
Aye,
tomato.
it was like,
fucking pink.
I just, he was
Because
just,
mine, I fucking sculptured it arse after the day.
That was probably another time I wanted to go home because I just got fucking attacked.
I'm pretty sure you're close to greeting. Like.
Mate, you're just a fucking bitch. Like,
Oh.
honestly.
I'm a bitch for getting my
Yeah, we
balls
go.
kicked.
And you're a slut.
Aye.
we're going to have a scrap of the
Two
podcast.
Honestly. Man up. Get
Call
a
it
grip. You're not with the boys.
Done.
What do you expect?
Right.
Flowers and fucking daisies.
Anyway, you were saying about your temples.
We were sidetracked there.
Aye, when we turned it in a restaurant.
Aye, we just turned like,
That
and there
was
was a
fucking
crowd of
brilliant.
folk just sat watching us going,
Fucking-
get on, get on.
There was about
I'm
50
sure,
people
did you
there.
know pin him?
I won.
1, 2, 3.
Aye.
And when I reached your hand, every cut was like, yeah!
Aye, there was
And
about
we all
50
looked
folk
at each
there.
other going, what
You're
the
not on the
fuck?
camera, Robbie, but I tell you to keep moving.
Alright, I'm fucking moving.
Aye,
But aye, fucking, aye, because people were cheering for us and
It was
everything.
about 50. Well, it was when the club shut, so.
Aye,
It was
because
the
it
last
was,
night,
it was
aye,
the
it was
last
night.
It was
that,
empty.
aye.
Because mine, the drinks were cheap as fuck because I
Aye,
just
you were
wanted to get
getting
rid
like
of them all.
$2.50 a
Tempo
venom.
was
I was about to say,
amazing.
mine
like,
had done the list of
Tempo
venom
was
that we
amazing.
went for.
Ah, it was fucking. Can you remember when we went in, right? It was just me and you. We were only in 30
Oh, is this when you
seconds.
choked on the ice?
I choked on the ice and spat it out, right? And the
Oh, I've
bouncer
heard
came
that.
up
I
to
heard
me,
No, but
grabbed me by the back of
the
the neck
story,
and
aye.
was like,
But that guy always hated us because men are trying to make a move on his butt.
I remember that. I heard
He kept
that.
doing that.
Hey, she wanted it. I'm calling it, right? She kept coming.
No, she wasn't.
I know she wasn't.
It's not like that.
She kept saying to me, why
Because-
is your pal trying to lasso me? I turned round and I was like, no, stop it. No, she wants it.
It's always you. It's always you getting us.
God loves a trial.
It's always you getting us kicked out of places. You got me kicked out of food bar as well. For you being sick, I got kicked out as well. You're
No,
waiting.
that night I got spiked because that was when we got COVID.
Right, let's not talk
Aye,
about
but you
that.
still
Do
got.
you know?
You still
do
got
you
me
mind
kicked
the
out.
time?
Let's not talk about that.
You still
That
got
was
me.
the fucking worst night of my life.
Aye.
Lowest point of my life.
What?
Let's not, right, anyway.
No, I we
What
should.
else we got on the book?
No.
Nah.
But I got kicked
So
out.
who did
and
you
I had to
make
carry
it,
you
mate?
home. You nearly dropped
No,
the keys.
listen.
Why
that
is
night.
it every time
Wasn't
you're
that night?
carrying me him?
Shut up.
Because that's the state you get.
No,
I
you
have to
bring
go
up
and
some
do.
Sam.
I'm just
You
enjoying
got
my
personal
night.
boy.
It's not my fault you always have to carry me
But
him.
you always get me kicked out.
Remember the night you carried me home? When we were at the app?
Oh, aye.
Remember when we were on somebody's trampoline round there as well at about 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh, when I was shagging the fence going, Sue.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
I seen the videos.
there was
That's
one
been there forever, mate.
Oh,
There was one night me and him went out, right, and then we got back, and generally I was ready to leave him. He was pissing me off, but it just sung him, we went, can't leave him, because his mum would be really annoyed with you, Robbie. Because it'd be weird if your
I
mum
was
walked
lying
in
sleeping.
and saw me sleeping in your bed and go, where's Corey? At the ab somewhere.
Oh.
So we go to the taxi at the ab, and then he's just, for some reason, he was standing up, he was fine, right? But as I've turned to go pay the taxi guy, like, cheers mate, I've turned round, Corey, where he was standing, so I'm expecting to go eye contact. Next minute I've turned round, Corey's gone, looked down, and he's lying on the flare, and then I'm like, I've spent like a good half an hour trying to get this cunt up to make him walk home. Then a police car drives past us. I go, right, Corey, you need to go. There's the police. He's like, fucking stop them. We might give us a lift. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. If anything,
I kept asking else. Hopefully the police go past and they can just use a lift him.
After that one police van went past, he went, they can give us a lift. He just kept on saying, "Is the police coming back? Because they can give us a lift him." I'm like, Corey, we're a minute away from your
genuinely
fucking
hoping. That was my idea. This is how I'm getting home now. The police will see
my
me
night
live
was
here
ruined.
and just lift me.
My night was ruined, right?
And just gives a lift home.
Yay!
See that shawarma place across the food bar? It was like, oh, it's the best shawarma. I was like, I bought one of them. This ruined my night because I bought it, and then I had to go into the taxi, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to eat this. Taxi driver's like, you can't eat this in here. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. On that night, we had to stop on the fucking road. Stirling, because he's like, I need to
do that, that's like your
so when we've got to the I've got out, took a bite of my shawarma.
Because I drink too much.
Right, took a bite of this shawarma and it
drink
was
this.
shite. This shawarma was the worst thing I've ever had. I went, that's it, my night's ruined. I went, that food has killed it for me. And then this cunt just decided to take a power nap on the curb.
For a good
That's
bit.
another
it was like at least 30 minutes.
I can remember seeing the videos the next morning and I'm like, air your shoulder. And you're right, Mum will get you to your bed, and I'm like, yeah. Bed, bros.
Mate, he was fucking gone.
Mum will get you in. Bed.
It was fun.
That was a great night. I can't even remember that night.
I don't. It does not surprise me. We went to
I can remember it because I can remember the minute I got drunk. Ken how like 1 minute you're absolutely fine, and then you turn round and you're like,
it fucking punches you like
because I couldn't find you, and you were sitting with a group up like the back left.
That is what you do. You've just socialised very good.
We need to get a bell on you. Ken, what pissed me off? I was sitting with. I was single at the time. Just want to clarify this, Caitlin. But I was sitting with two birds, right, and they were making out in front of me. I'm like, yes, freeway kiss here, right? Free, like, because they kept on wanting to do, like, these group of boys were sitting with us and they were just pointing at me, and I was like, oh shit, there's a chance, freeway kiss here.
The boys,
right? So I'm like, right,
excuse me,
I'm getting a freeway kiss for these lasses, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting myself so hyped. Next thing, here, I think that's your pal there. This cunt comes stumbling. Robbie, I need to go home. I can't fucking see. I'm like, Coney, fuck off.
I can remember.
I was like, Coney, go away. Fuck off. You've just cock blocked me a belt. I was like, I can't see.
You were a good pal when you came home.
I've seen this fucking thing. I'm so sorry. But duty calls. And I've picked this guy into asses.
Then I fell asleep
I think
outside
it's
when
still
you were getting your
affects
skull.
And
so
to this day, I done the right thing.
To this day.
To this day,
day.
I knew I done the right thing in that situation.
You did.
I chose
would
my best
never
pal.
have.
I feel going to say I would have never done that. I was like, cheers, Connie, mate.
I don't know. I've never been in that situation.
Taking the moral high ground.
But I would never have made it home that night.
You did have a
fucking
freeway
chance.
kiss. Mine and fucking Margot. You.
Fuck. I might need to bleep his name so that it does.
yeah.
I'm going to need to do that.
You might need to
Just so that
Knows who
I'm
he
going
is.
to take the piss out.
kissing another dude. What? That's
Nah,
weird.
it wasn't even that. We never went anywhere near each other.
I look pretty close from where we were.
Nah, it wasn't. Promise.
You sure about that?
we had some great nights out. I would have to. Oh, do you mind when me and you were in Stirling and you had jeans on?
Oh my god.
Do you mind the metal? The metal.
No,
fucking...
because that cocktail bar fucked us
Aye,
up.
we went to that. What was it called? The
Fuck
Bees
knows, I was
hanging or
fucked up.
something in Stirling, right? Where we'll see. Is it Sunny's shop?
Aye.
See how you've got the metal
Aye.
fucking
The
ball
ball.
things, right? This cunt went that.
This is going where I think it's going.
This
It's
cunt
going
went that.
exactly
Robbie, what is that? I can clear this. And he's went to bunny hop and his jeans have
Oh, my
got caught in
G-
his
honestly, I'm fucking. My ass is up in the air. My face is on the floor like that.
He's literally upside down hugging
And
the
this fucking bulwark's fucking caressing my inner thigh. And then I get up and I'm like, Robbie, it's a whole bag. And he just goes, aye. So for the rest of the night I've had to wrap my jacket around my fucking leg. Honestly, it's fucking funny. My ears cracked till about there.
It was
just
so funny.
Can you remember the night in the old brewery where I ripped the jeans off of Ben?
Yes.
And we had to duct
tape on mine.
Aye,
Ripped the fucking jeans. It started because he had ripped jeans on, obviously, and I
and
just fucking
and he was
ripped them apart.
was he not buying something, and you looked at
Again, he was talking to somebody, and I just fucking ruined it.
And you looked at
You can't vlog your pals.
Oh, I'm bad.
You looked at us and went like, I'm going to go rip his jeans. And me and him, we're the worst person to say that to, because me and him just go, that's a good idea.
He was wearing those jeans that had like hundreds of rips on it on them, eh? And you were like,
jeans.
oh, I'll just add one to that.
He was like that, I'm only going to do a wee rip. Next thing he knows, grabs the back pocket.
Fucking full
legs, face, thighs, right up.
Oh,
back pocket down.
They were fucked.
And then he got sellotape or something.
That's a good look.
Tape his legs up.
They had like looking like the Michelin man's legs, man. They had that many rolls.
That was funny.
Ken, I've got a video for you early in the night, so drinking like spoons and all that. Are you and Ben licking each other's nipples?
That was in my old brewery.
That was it. Old brewery.
What the hell?
Location really matters. You were never doing spoons. Too classy.
Too classy.
That was for a drink.
Aye. That was a bet, wasn't it?
That was a
drink.
And we got a drink.
We
did. And freshly licked
We were
nips.
pals.
Oh,
that makes it okay.
Alright, they were fucking
Really
socks
good
around,
pals.
so it doesn't count.
We even got to mention.
I'm so glad. Do you fuck?
Right. Anyway, what else we got?
He is a magic.
Speaking about night shit, you've got a story. Let's swiftly move on.
Are you sure you know what I'm talking about?
Nah, it's alright.
We'll just came up all day. We'll just leave you with these. Right? That's all we'll leave you with. Just that, and that's it. We'll move on. Yeah. Devon.
Right.
That was some triple threat, that's what I'm saying.
That night that you... What, was it used to?
No, it was you and Patrick, was it no?
Yes, it was me and Patrick.
No, but yous were out.
No, I went to something similar where? To a country.
Oh, so it's just you and Patrick?
It was just me and Patrick at this
because I had that charity night.
That's what
Shout out Patrick.
Just the two, man.
Yeah, hey Paddy, you're going to love me for this. But we went to this wee country barnline dancing thing, right? And me and Patrick are completely pissed at this point, right? And we're up there just dancing, completely winging it and all that, right? And as I said in the previous episode, I'm a liar. This fucking wife came up to us and she was like, do you do this professionally? And me, here we fucking go. I'm like, yes, we do it every Saturday. She was like, I can tell because your moves are excellent. And then, oh no, well, then the best part about it is, she was then like, oh, by the way, me and the gals are celebrating a wee hen do, so we're wondering if we can take photos with you and you can sign this book for us, please. Because we're trying to get all the professional dancers to sign and take photos with. And then
so you signed this contract?
So we signed this random website that's got end of photos to look back on, and me and Patrick on either fucking
watching this.
Yes.
Maybe. And me and Patrick on either side fucking giving it holding up congratulations on the wedding balloons and all that. And fucking signing our way, what's it called, the wee band?
The sachet.
Fucking signing her fucking sachet while she's fucking wearing it. Fucking penning her tits.
There you go.
Honestly, man. And she, I don't think.
Because I remember you said that it was one of.
Do Dylan.
Oh, fucking.
What a name, by the way.
You know what?
I'm
trademarking that.
Because I'm sure. Because you had messaged me at that time. You had just done it, and you went, "You're never going to believe this." And I'm sitting at this charity and going, what do you mean? And then that's when you told me everything. I was like, you fucking legends. I was like, there's no danger. You've got away with that.
Like, so they fucking went in like, oh, let's go back on the Hendo boys. And there's going to be me and Patrick on either side of the fucking thing.
I hope you've done your trademark.
Oh, the tongue was out on show. The tongue was fully out. Honestly, I looked stoned in my fucking box in the photo because she sent me it. I didn't save it, but I look stoned in this. Honestly, eyes are like firmly shut, tongues out, and we're giving it one of them bad boys.
Anytime you take that photo, though, you look stoned.
I know, but it's kind of like my thing that people expect it.
Yeah,
aye, that's very true.
Yeah, you know, so
it looks weird when you do that, doesn't it?
I know people, even like my family, and all, they're like, "Why not thing?"
I seen a picture. I'm sure it was maybe your mum that put it up. Was it your birthday? can't remember. But it was one of you and your family, and you are all doing it.
Aye, no, that's the thing. Everybody expects me when I didn't do it. Because see, we taken one note before it, we were all smiling, and then my mum turned to me and was like, "Right, Dom, stick your tongue out. Come on."
Stick your tongue out.
Come on, this is your thing. Come on, just do it. Come on, it's weird when you smile. Thanks, Mum.
It's a bit weird when you smile, son.
Don't like your smile, just stick your tongue out.
Stop showing your teeth. Move on.
That's why it's like, what you fucking do? Someone not trying to
Oh, that was funny.
So I get your approval. So that one's staying in, eh?
Everyone's staying in.
What about you, Sam? You got any
Did your mum like it when you smile?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I smile.
Did she like the tongue?
You're disgusting.
Famous McGee loves the tongue.
That's like the Joey just went, "You're disgusting." I'm like, Joey, hi, I'm Robin. I'm disgusting.
She watches it, she's dead.
Alright, jeez.
Or she's up for it.
Man's got a point.
Right,
I am taken, by the way. I'm only talking on Dylan's behalf.
Sam's fault.
Oh.
Sam, you were saying?
Oh shit, it's only Sam.
What?
Nah, buddy, just take it away.
Me, I mean, we can talk about the time I nearly got kidnapped twice.
Well, I've got down here, right? Kidnap him. That's right. Sam's kidnapping story, which to me
It sounds
could
like you
have a
were.
bit of a double meaning.
No, I wasn't doing the kidnapping.
Right,
I was
thanks
nearly
for clearing
kidnapped.
that up.
With the glasses, you look.
Put the glasses back on. Put them back on and say
glasses
that.
Look
Tell
at
them
the
it's
camera.
not
Look at
and
the
say,
camera
I
and say
wasn't
it.
doing the kidnapping.
I wasn't doing the kidnapping.
I don't fucking
Sure about that.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
That was horrifying though.
Right.
I was in the
This
festival.
is probably
look
a
at you
bit of
with
a
your
traumatic
glasses.
story
I
and you're
was-
taking the absolute piss at it.
Obviously.
Right.
I was in the Thistle Centre, and do you remember when? I don't know. Do you remember when they had that like dungeon thing? When you were doing it?
It's still got
It's
next
still
to
got-
it's next to
Is that where you
Subway.
can go
Next to
downstairs?
WH.
Aye,
yeah.
you go downstairs. That was still there, and I was like, I can't remember how old I was.
I think that's pretty much built into fucking the
Aye,
Thistle
it's
Centre.
still-
It does the screams and all that when we walk by.
Aye. Yeah.
Aye, so I was in there.
I know the point of the story, but anyway.
Well, clarification.
Maybe that's why you didn't get scared. Anybody was like, "Oh, there's somebody screaming." Ah, it's just a fucking
So-
dungeon.
so-
The guy's trying to
No,
tell us.
so it was me and my brother
Sorry,
that
son.
were down there. My mum had went into one of the shops and she was like, "I'll be right back, just stay in here." And then my brother had just decided to abandon me, so I was left in there on my own. And I didn't realise it for like about 5 minutes or so. And then I just decided to walk out, and I was just left on my own. This old guy walks up to me and goes, "Where's your mum?" I was like, I don't know. I was terrified. He was just like, "Come on, let's go find your mum."
Is that getting kidnapped?
No, because he was leading me towards the exit of the building. Not me and my mum. I realised I was
clarify as a
like, hold on a
kidnap?
minute. I was like, why is
Getting
he?
abducted?
Why is he?
Well, he's like, "Come on, follow me. I'll take you to your mum."
And it was like leading me towards the. I was like, this isn't where she is. She's probably in one of the shops. Can we not just look about there? And he's just.
And to be honest, if you're trying to
She might
help,
be in my car.
Closer and closer. She might be outside.
She might be in my Ford Transit.
But then to
Maybe
be
she's at my house.
to be on his side,
Maybe
though,
she's
if
in
you
my
want,
bed.
to be on his side, see if you want to help a child find their mum, you would just try and find one of the security guards within the
aye.
Thistle. But he's literally
He's
like that.
literally leading me out the door. I'm like,
But wait, when was
See that
it?
guy that's got
Because-
security? Don't talk to
So
him.
when was this?
I would have been
Because-
about 6.
Right, so how long ago was that then?
2007, 2008.
2007. Right,
Aye.
but kidnapping wasn't that big back then, so...
What do you mean
And when
kidnapping was that big?
When was the boom period?
Why are you
Like,
trying?
that's all-
2001.
You can still, it can still
So the story that
happen.
we all fucking know
Why are you
was
trying
like the
to-
main thing, but it
Why are
was
you
the-
trying to
it's
stick up for
kidnap-
some old guy you do not know?
No, I'm
Why
not-
are you making him out? No,
Why are you on the kidnapper side?
Well,
He's that type of person that says,
I'm on the fence.
I see the goods and the bad.
Another shot.
I think he was misunderstood.
He probably wasn't kidnapping you. He wasn't popular at that time. What the fuck? Nah, it can't even be an abduction. It wasn't that popular. I thought you'd have at least some sympathy.
That's fucking. I just love how he's defending the guy that's trying to abduct Sam.
Maybe he's lonely. When's the last time somebody checked on him?
When's the last time somebody got kidnapped? Definitely was this in 2001.
Oh, 2007. Nah, kidnapping wasn't a big thing.
2001, we all know why.
No, it was practically extinct. It was practically
You're making me out to be someone
You'd
I'm
be
not.
the worst lawyer ever. Why is he not guilty? Well, let me just tell you something.
Well,
It was
what
back
year
in
is it,
the-
Yana? Exactly, we're not in 01.
Kidnapping and abduction that practically extinct at that time.
It wasn't even big till the 2010s.
Kidnapping's fossilised now.
What's
It's
the-
ancient.
What's the big
In
time?
black and white days, come on.
What's the big time?
That's not what I meant.
Get your
He's
head
not
on the
big
pass. Right, yeah.
Oh, so we're taking you out of context.
Well,
Now you
do you know what?
now you know
I
how
can't
it
even-
feels.
Right,
even
so
justify
after
Right, so
that
what
first...
But you weren't the kidnap.
Aye, we were lucky my
so
mum
he
had
was the
so-
fucking kidnap.
No, we were lucky my mum had saw this guy.
Another time after it.
We were lucky my mum had saw this guy taking me out the exit and everything, and then he just kind of went, there she is, and then went away. Like, it was obvious he was trying to kidnap me, and
Told you I'd find
Did
that.
you think at the time this guy's trying to kidnap me?
no, it was like 5 or 6 or something. I was like,
Friend.
this guy's a nice
Yeah.
guy. He's trying. It wasn't until I got to the exit I was like, this is a bit odd. Why is he taking me out here? My mum's not going to be outside.
You'd
But-
like that, wouldn't you?
But then there was another incident as well that happened, and it was a woman this time. So obviously, when it's a woman doing it, you don't think.
Fucking got it.
But I was like outside my street. So
You attract both the men and the women. Good on you.
But the stallion.
don't discriminate.
Back in these days.
6.
In his prime.
That was when I was most kidnappable.
Ones to look out for it. He was still
Ones to watch.
Once to watch. Future star. No, but she was just driving down the road.
So
right?
what? Just to clarify, see the time you were getting kidnapped by the woman. Just them going out since
What year
2007.
was it?
Kidnapping the big thing.
It was around about the same. It was around about the same time.
Right, so kidnapping stuff.
Still wasn't big.
Maybe just started
Well,
getting
big
to
enough.
his peak.
No, this one was
Big
this.
enough. Twice in a
Kidnapping
year.
was just starting to get big.
It was
Just starting to
It
gain
was the
traction.
next big thing.
The ball was
This
rolling. The ball was rolling.
Everybody was
But this
kidnapped.
this was at the time when I.
Started to
Everyone's
become-
trying to get a name for themselves.
But no, this is when you can't.
Any kidnapper for themselves.
So this is when you can't. You're a fucking idiot. But this is when you can't. This is when.
This sweating.
This incident you can't. It was weird, right? Because it was me and my mate. We'd literally just left the street and we were just going to the shop and everything. And this woman pulled
Wait,
up in.
I'm totally lost.
He's getting
This
kidnapped by a
is the
bumper
second.
But
This is
your
the
pal though.
what?
Your pal was there as well.
Aye, me and him were just there. So it was us.
It was him she wanted.
No,
It was a 2-for-1 deal.
we were trying to look both of us, and we were just at that point. We were like, "Nah, you're trying to kidnap us here. This is weird."
Right, see, to be honest, on that end, you've just saw some random lassie.
No, she was in her car,
Right.
And we had literally just left the street, right? And she was like, "Listen, I'm a friend of your mum's. I'm going to take you to them. Get in my car." And we were just sitting there like,
Aye, that's a kid.
we've
That one he approved
we've
of.
literally just left.
Well, no approved.
We've
Oh,
literally,
he's still on the fence.
we've literally just left our house. What are you talking about? And she was like, "No, trust me, I'm a friend. You just get in the car and I'll take you where you need to be." And I'm like, "No, we've literally just left the house. I'm literally in the house. I've literally just said bye to her. She kens when I'm gone." And she was like, "No, just." And I was like, if she tried to go out and she's in the driver's side, she could. Don't know what she's capable of. She's thinking what she's capable of, so we just ran away to the side street.
Parched.
You know,
Partridge
So-
in a pear tree.
it's the fact this happened twice to me.
In the same year.
It wasn't the same year.
I'm
but it
telling you, I need to look at
what year
the
was
was, I don't know.
Boy, he was looking a bit
This
abductable
one
that
was
year.
this one was after it. This one,
What
Was
was
it after
Thank
2007?
you.
ah,
It's
this,
starting to get
It's a
big,
pleasure.
kidnappers.
huh?
It's starting to get
Which
big.
means starting to get big. What,
It was in its-
Would you
Kidnap-
say it's now back on the
What?
down low? You don't
Aye,
hear many
it's
kidnappings
kidnap-
these days. do you?
Kidnapping has
don't
different
know.
heights of popularity.
I mean, it depends. I don't know.
It depends on the success rate.
For God's sake. Luckily I wasn't.
We weren't cancelled the last episode.
Well, luckily I wasn't, so...
Well, that's good, Sam.
Glad you're here, buddy.
Yeah, sitting with us to tell the tale.
Thank you.
And
you could just take the piss out of it.
Well,
there we go.
Sorry,
that's
it.
I'm just saying.
Wouldn't have it any other way, though. So.
You buy that?
You got
I would enjoy getting fucking
It was a
kidnapped.
privilege to see that man
Well,
walk.
you just got to laugh, otherwise.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I got kidnapped, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's how I wanted it.
But I can say I survived to tell the tale.
Yeah, that's true. You did. So well done.
Fuck's sake.
He finds it funny now. At least you can laugh about it.
We can
chuckle.
Does your mum know that story?
She knows about the first one. I don't know if she knows about the second one.
Oh.
So that's a new one.
Well, now
there
you
you
know.
Hi, Mum.
If you don't know,
Hi, Mum.
now you know.
That was funny.
Well,
I mean, it wasn't funny. Well, it was.
No, it was funny.
It was funny. It had its moments.
it has its moments. The stories have its moments. I agree.
Mate, you'd be some hell of a lawyer. When was it? 2007.
So were they guilty?
Because
I wasn't big at that point. I don't think they'd done it.
But it wasn't that big back then.
What do you mean it wasn't big?
It wasn't though. Kidnapping
How
wasn't
would you know?
It was
You were 6.
No, but like, my mum and dad's told me.
Oh,
Of course they're going to be like,
No, but kidnapping wasn't.
You never grew up with that. No, I'm being honest.
Married a white van.
Never talk to strangers.
I was fucking terrified of white vans.
Never talk to strangers. Aye.
Aye, but it didn't really happen to
Well,
I'm saying that just because it didn't happen to anybody that I know.
Cody's mum and dad are just like, don't worry, son, kidnapping's not that big these days.
we got you through a 1. It was tough to get you through a 1, but you made it.
If a stranger tries to talk to you, it might be alright.
It could be your mum's pal. Maybe. We don't know.
It could be somebody you know that we know. Just don't worry about it.
We're not going to take you to the dungeon. Apparently a boy almost got kidnapped there.
Oh.
Stupid bastard.
Do you know
Follow
what
them.
It's not even that big a dungeon, it's a tiny wee
Aye,
strip
it's a
room.
tiny.
See how many times I've almost
that's
fell.
Matthew's fault.
Aye, he left. It is his fault. He left me there.
What age was he at the time?
So he was 2 years older than me. So he would have been about 8, 9. Something.
Technically it's your mum's fault. An 8-year-old
I don't know why she left us
in a dungeon.
I don't know why she left us in there with him. Left me in there with him because
You've just outed your mum on the internet.
Sorry, Mum.
Hi mum, sorry mum.
Bye, mum.
Who cares? Anyway.
Who cares? Fuck that bitch.
No, I blame my brother because he was supposed to look after me in there and he just abandoned me straight away. So I blame him. I blame him. He gets all
To
of it.
this day.
To this day. This day. But,
Yeah, that's pretty
yeah.
fucking bad. It's a very funny story to tell though, so thanks for sharing that. Nice job.
What is this?
Bring your trauma to fucking
What is this?
podcast.
Like one of the fucking what's it called when everybody sits in a circle?
An AA meeting.
It's like one of them. Thank you for sharing your story. That's
Anyone
what it's
else
like.
want to share?
Anybody like to share with the group?
About kidnapping?
No, I didn't obviously.
Any traumatic experience?
Nah, I've never been kidnapped.
I had a traumatic experience. I almost drowned.
I mean,
At the Leisure Bowl of all places.
Where you can stand.
Aye.
Even that fucking deep.
But I'm
But
sure.
what's the height of it?
Exactly. I'm like fucking same height as Hornswoggle. So I thought, I saw
Is
my
this the phone?
I saw my big cousin. I was with him at the time, or I was with. It was somebody in my family. I can't mind who.
Are you
sure?
Remember
Are you
who
sure
it
about
is?
your family?
You
I'm not going to out them like what Sam done. No, but it's not his fault. It's because I saw them go down. You see the big blue flume, right? And
I was
went.
petrified to go.
I was like that. That looks.
You never.
Nah, I was too scared.
That looks
pissy.
deadly, right? So I went, I'm going to try it. So I went up. As I went down, I've realised now I'm usually only able to go on that side of the pool. This pool's a deep end. So as I've hit, I've quickly realised I
Wait,
still
what
didn't
age were you?
this was the age where I did not know how to swim. So I'm sitting fucking panicking going, right? And I'm gasping for air. And all I've seen is, do you mind the ledge where you were able to sit out on? I've seen
that.
I've seen some old wife, right?
People's heaven.
See if it wasn't for this old wife, I would have drowned, right? Because I've actually looked up, right?
It was their version of a pick and mix.
It fucking was.
As I've looked up to this ledge, there's been this old wife, and she's just stared, looked and went. And I'm sitting looking back, I'm fucking drowning! And then she's like that, pointed to the lifeguard and went, And the lifeguard, the stupid bitch, turned round and went, look for me. If it wasn't for some guy who just dove in and grabbed me, and
The
took
guy
me back
that
up,
kidnaps.
probably I'll take you to
You were the original
He-
victim.
He's dove in with, I'll take you back to your mom. I'm not fucking here.
That was definitely the same guy.
But no, if it wasn't for the guy when
He's a bit
if he
prolific.
didn't
He's
dive
just
in and pick me up, I genuinely
The
think I
face
would've
turn
done.
on that man.
It's because the lifeguard, the stupid blonde bitch, didn't give a fuck. She was just there for a quick pay and fuck
Yeah.
off.
Blondes, we gonna do it.
Oh.
We went to swim at the well, didn't we, with the school?
Yeah.
went to
I
swim.
think everybody went with the school.
Very, very last lesson. That's
you-
when I went out to swim.
See, that's where I went to go for swimming lessons. Didn't work.
I only went out to swim in the very last lesson.
Mind when they made us fucking go on jammies?
Aye, that
Aye,
was weird.
I think I might do that.
That's a bit weird.
Because that's
My SpongeBob
Because I'm
came
not being
peeling
funny,
off.
right? But
That's
I
not
I
feel
think
weird.
we're
There's
weight too. So maybe they were just trying to teach you if you were in a
If-
situation.
if-
with
I-
players.
I-
I was raging. My favourite
Still a
SpongeBob
bit
jammies
weird,
got
though.
ruined.
Aye, but
because
why did they need to
SpongeBob
make you
got
do it in
peeled off.
jammies?
It's even weird when I just.
No, man,
They were
like
like, come to bed and come.
come to bed, aye. What fucking lesson were you doing, eh?
Oh,
I think I know why he was sticking up for the kidnappers.
What's your
I was
favourite?
on the fence.
What's your
Ah,
favourite
but you
swimming
didn't-
technique? Oh, I like the breaststroke. I bet you fucking do.
Come to bed.
Come to bed.
What's your favourite
I'm
technique?
gonna fucking
Missionary. That's not a technique, OS.
oh man.
Oh,
I mean, that's funny if we're not talking about children.
Fuck off.
Anyway.
That's a big beat
At this
there.
point-
Well, not right.
no, at this point, we're the
I
children.
don't know what happened to me there. I just glitched.
Alright.
Good one. Congrats.
Said, can you remember, it was a game when we were in school, but we were in high school, right? Can you remember it was one Halloween, right? We were all going to come here. The original plan was to camp. The original plan was to camp at the back, right? Do you remember it was me, you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's just started the show.
Wasn't going to mention
this-
the name.
this-
fuck,
this
I
was
was-
before
that's
my
it,
time.
Whip
It
it.
was and
Oh,
right?
yes.
Oh,
the
no.
plan was we were all going to come to come here, right? Because we had the tent at the back.
Come
It was
to bed.
Halloween.
Come to
Come to bed.
Come to
We
bed.
were all going to come here and go camping, right? We had planned it in school. It was like a Friday, and it was like
yeah.
Friday night. We were all going to come back here. And downloaded porn. Right? Which at the time
I don't know how I feel
found
about
very
it.
fucking strange.
Guys, look at this video I
It
found.
was literally that.
Ah.
We came into the
God.
tent
I'm a joke.
and he had it on his phone. Like,
Oh,
look at this. And I was like,
they're just all sitting in a tent
Did we
watching
know?
porn.
Did we know or
Aye.
make an excuse that we needed to go for like fresh air? Like we was like, oh,
well,
it's really
we
hot.
eventually went and we slept in the living room because
Aye.
it started pissing down and the tent flooded.
Aye.
So we all went in the living room. And can you remember fucking slept behind the couch?
Aye.
I was.
Remember that? Oh, you were.
I was. This was before
But,
my
like,
time.
we-
This was before
we
my
all
time
got
in the
a
group.
cow zone. No, I don't even think you came up. Did you come up?
No, you're getting two nights mixed up.
Ah, right.
Because the one hang was Stevens when it was us two, Stephen and Ben, and we got in onesies.
Oh.
How fucking.
I know, I'm not happy. That's
Do
it.
you mind? Oh, you weren't there at this point, but do you mind the time me and you don't know why, but for some reason we decided we were going to stay up all day and all night, and we done it at McDonald's.
Aye. We done it all night.
Oh,
in
my dad
McDonald's.
was so
Oh,
pissed because mine he phoned me and told me to get him now.
Aye.
Were you there?
Aye.
Swear you
He
were.
was there for like.
Because
so
mine
long.
we started
did
at
we do
Lawrence
that?
Hill. We started at Lawrence
It
Hill.
was your
We were playing
idea.
football, eh?
Aye, it was
And
your
we just
idea.
thought we were there all nighter in
Aye.
McDonald's. And we
Like
just sat
I
in
ordered,
McDonald's
I was
all
such a
night.
fat bastard because like even the lassies behind the register, the register, they were like that. Double cheeseburger again. I was like,
Aye,
aye,
we
fuck
had
it.
been, we were there
Aye, sound.
the entire night. We walked home at
We
like 6
fucking-
o'clock in the
aye.
morning.
My
And
dad got
as
pissed
soon as
off.
we
I had
hit
to go
that
him at like
fucking,
4.
because we slept in your living room.
Do you know what it was,
We
right?
slept in your living room. As soon as we hit his couch, we were out.
This was our thinking, right? The thinking was, that was during the summer holidays, because I can remember it, right?
Aye,
During the
it's
summer
good.
holidays, our sleep routine was fucked.
Aye,
So
nice
we
out.
thought, well, let's stay up all night and all day.
So it
and
balances out.
So it balances out, and by the morning night, we'll be tired and we can go to sleep.
Totally
and we'll
fucked
get our
it.
routine back. Completely fucked it, because we came back here at 6 and we must have been sleeping for about 6:30, and we
Aye.
slept till about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And completely fucked it.
Fuck the big thing.
Had one
Aye, why
job.
did we do that? I don't know why we done that.
I want to say.
I'm sure I've still got a photo on my old Snapchat of us in McDonald's.
Aye.
I want to say
Because we went through burgers and McFlurries. They were the two things people loved. And the ice I think the Sundays came out at that point too.
That was a strange time.
Must have
What
been
a day to go back to school and do that.
I know. School was... See now, when you think about it, school was easy.
I know.
Oh, 100%.
See waking up at 7 o'clock to get ready to go to school for 8 or 9.
Aye.
See at that time you're like, I can't be bored, this is too early.
I'm up at fucking
See having to wake up at like 5 or something to get ready to be at work for 6, or like waking up at 6 to get there at 7. Like
that.
mate.
First year to third year. I would say like first year to third year was the best time because you didn't have exams either.
Nah,
you just go to school and
I
fuck
didn't
about.
have any exams after. I'm a fucking idiot.
I remember the time I swore at the history teacher as well, because you got a row, and we were on the same history class. Me and you were sitting next to each other. You were sitting with.
We're just name dropping everyone.
But you can bleep that.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
But so me and him got split up. But that stupid bitch picked me behind you, right?
I love the when you are.
Right. So when she split me and him up and picked me behind you, at that point she's also getting you out. And while she's getting you out, I'm trying not to laugh. And then in the corner of my head, I'm trying to look forward because I can see him doing something stupid to get my attention. So I'm trying not to laugh, and all I see is him go bounce stage and go right in the corner of my eye, and I've just burst out laughing. And then the teacher's just roared at me, and I've stood up, picked the notebook out, and slammed it down. Like, you're a fucking bully.
Can you remember the time we all got called down to the main office because we were bullying?
No, that was me, mind.
No, that was me, you, and Ben.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were coming to get me. You got pulled out of your class, and you were coming to get me out of my class, but I had already been sent out.
Aye. Corey Reed!
Yes.
Aye. Toy was doing that.
School was such a fun time.
Mind the time he go.
Mind the
time you got
having a
heart attack.
I got wheeled out in a chair.
Like, me and him couldn't breathe because you were like that. And
completely faking it.
You're like,
I'm putting on that performance in my life because I just didn't want to be in biology.
He was like that. My chest is a bit
my chest is so tight.
My chest is a bit tight. But it was a helper teacher, eh? It was
Are they surely alright?
I'm gonna come.
It was what was her name? I can't remember. It wasn't the main teacher. It was the helper. The helper teacher that was next to him. He was like, my chest is tight, and she's like that. That sounds a heart attack. And she's walked to, and we're like, who the fuck
it was
a helper
science.
Aye, we were in the biology teacher that he told that mind he fucking threw all the shit because it was in his seat. And then he's with that helper teacher. She's fucked off.
Well, you're making that sound like as if I have a support teacher.
and then
this is how you count up, Dylan.
He's still like that. Oh, my chest is still tight.
My testes are so tight.
The door swung
They need unloading.
and she's walked in with a wheelchair. And this cunt sat in the wheelchair and he's like that, heading it. And me and you have tried not to laugh.
That was fun.
Because we can't shit.
I had my head in my bag, man. Everyone's looking out, man. I'm still having to put on the performance. I turned into fucking Peter for Family Guy.
It just so happened that at that time, the alarm went to change classes.
And everybody
full school was going to their different classes and Dan was getting wheeled down the fucking corridor in a wheelchair.
I swear it was our year were all on the same flare that time too. Like, everybody I ken was looking at me.
I remember seeing something in a wheelchair. I didn't think it was you though.
That was me. Cause I fucking went by like half the folk were playing football and they were like, guess we're not going to training today then. I'm like, I'll be there. I'll be there, goddammit. I'll try. But first it's going to go to the hospital.
Right, sir, testes.
Balls are aching.
They're relieved. God, nah.
Shut up, Sam.
There we go.
It was in the first one, it's in the second one.
I was going to get a wee tally mark in that.
Shut up, Sam Kenner.
Shut up, Sam Kenner.
I was never in any of your classes though, so I didn't.
Nah, you were.
No, the only thing You were with me because we were Forbrace.
Aye, but it was before all the exams started. I was in your
because
class.
I remember me and you were in the. What was the very first thing you had to go to?
Tutorial,
right?
Registration.
I swear to
Never made that.
I was sitting there, it was
you went
me,
into tutorial, right?
Adam and Bartek together, right? And do you
class.
mind, you used to wind up Adam, and then one day, honestly, broke me. Adam just turned around to Sam and went, "Fuck up, barcode friends," and that's right, I called it. It was
that was when I was bad. That was when I had a bad friend.
You were in, we were in the same
What do you
tutorial.
mean when?
Listen, I've got a bad hairline anyway, so I'm just
We were in tutorial, right? And I was in before you. And we sat across each other, and you came in and you went like that. Not the day, man. And went home. Fuck off! Came in, sat down.
I was like 5 minutes late too, so I wasn't even on time.
5 minutes wait into tutorial, right? Sat down. Right. Not the day, man. Go up and went home.
Aye. The teacher left the class too. I think she was actually trying to find me because I think you or Ben's like, "Oh, he's here."
Right.
But I was like just arriving, sat down, and went. Right. No, they did. And I didn't even say bye to him. I just got up and left.
Oh
I
my
remember
fucking!
texting you and you were like, I'm away home.
I'll go.
On the way. Don't
Do you mind the time we got caught? Because I got the phone call off my mom. Because we slept in. I was staying at yours, and we were told, right, if you're staying there, get up on time for school. And then your alarm went, and we went, fuck it, we'll snooze it, and we'll wait here there in 5 minutes. This cunt hit stop rather than snooze. And then all I heard was Corey wake up before me and go, "Fuck, Robbie, what? It's 10 o'clock." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
That used to be my fucking. That used to just be my school days, though.
We got chimes, right? And see the
Mine's
woods.
were about 12.
See the woods that was next to Lawrence Hill.
Aye.
Right, we were in there walking up to school because it was break time because we met yous at that point, and
This must have been my days you were in school on time.
aye.
One
And
of
then
those
I got a
rare
phone
days.
call.
Must have been a bad day if I've made on time.
Because I got a phone call off my mum going, "Where are you?" I was like, "I'm at school." She went, "Mate, you're lying for?" I went, "No, I'm at
She
school."
got a text.
Aye.
Why
She
not?
went,
Aye,
"Well, why
she
the
done
fuck?"
what I
She
done.
went, "Well, why the fuck's your teachers just messaged me saying you're not at school?" I went, "Right, because I wasn't at school, but I am at school now." She went, "Where are you?" I went, "I've just walked into the hotel." She went, "You're a wee bastard." I was like, "Alright, Mum, calm down." Like, fucking hell.
You should have done what I done because Ken, how when we first got to Lawrence Hill, like they had you write your mum and dad, get your mum and dad,
they write all your
details
details
of like
in.
their phone number and that.
Well,
I
my
wrote-
teacher threatened me with my dad once, and I told her, like, good luck with that. Like, my dad, is it Miss Mackay, the inn that used to run all the time?
Ah,
And he-
don't stop.
She
I
went
can't
like
mind
that. For
anyone.
some reason, she always used to threaten me with my dad. Right? So she's like, "Keep going," and I'm phoning your dad. I went, "I'll give you his fucking number." I was like,
Fancy your dad.
I was like, "I'll give you his number because if you phone him, he'll just not be fucking bothered."
Result.
If anything, you should want to phone my mum because she's the one that gives a fuck. My dad would have just went,
I
"Hello,
can remember.
Robbie's been a wee bastard. Tell me something I don't know." that would be it.
I skived school one day, right? And my dad came home early and I told him that I got shit on by a bird. And he made me get dressed and took me up to school.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh,
He
dear.
came home early. And I was like, I got shot on by a bird.
They mind me
And
all.
he was like, I got dressed. He was like, right, go and get dressed and I'll take you up then.
Mind there was a class that
So
was
fuck
on
yeah.
it was
I
every
swear I
Wednesday
didn't skip
too.
school.
It was like you were going back to your tutorial class on a Wednesday after, like before lunch. It
remember
was
that.
at like PD or something.
Aye.
Personal
development.
Aye, mind we were on a group chat and we all just couldn't be fucking ass. So we went lunch early. So we met each other in the fucking stairway and went to lunch early.
I
as
mind
fuck.
that heady whatever it was in
Chased
his
us.
van chasing us
Chased
and
us,
we
aye.
went into the
The woods. He
the
chased
woods.
us right through the woods and we were fucking sprinting.
Aye.
He was in his van chasing us through the woods.
Sounds a bit
Then he
creepy.
lost us and went back to the school.
Aye.
And then we went to the Tron Cafe. And
Aye.
I got those stinking cheese wraps.
Oh aye.
They were absolutely
Because I got the
gigantic.
I got the roll and fritters.
Aye.
I got roll and fritters. And then we went to mind the park at the Delph.
Aye.
And then
We
that's
met
when
Ben. Ben came up.
Aye,
Aye.
and that's when I was on the like the zip line thing. I sat on it.
You're the one that.
I sat on the zip line thing, and all these fucking
Wait.
all these fucking zipped me right across, and I went fucking right in there. I shat myself. I was like, this is where I finally break a leg. I was like, this is it, I'm done. I went fucking high that time. I was but I'm sure that was me used to Ewan, and I think Bryce was with us at that point too.
Maybe.
And then also, like you said,
Bryce,
I think, like you said, Ben caught up with us because
Ben-
he didn't want to
I
leave
can
early.
remember, that was my...
don't
See,
wanna
like the
leave.
last 3 months that I was at school, that was like our
Mine-
daily routine. Like, we
mine-
would get up to school for 10, for break,
Aye.
get a roll, go to like maybe a class, fuck about for that second class,
Aye.
And then
go to
leave.
the chippy at lunch and come home and go on the PlayStation.
And just
Mind we met up after tutorial one day and then left to go and hand CVs about Sterling and all and all that.
But we just went for a Subway and went home.
Yeah. I got one for Sports Direct but missed it.
I can remember that. We went in because I never handed any in.
Aye.
You handed one into Sports Direct, got an email for an interview, but didn't go.
Because I never checked my emails.
fucked up.
Missed it. They were
was-
like, sorry you couldn't
cool.
attend the interview. I'm like,
Wait, I got an interview.
they actually wanted me.
Oh,
Fucking
Skill was
dodged a bullet there, bud.
Oh, aye, fuck
Was it
aye.
Sports Direct, I mean.
That's a
Oh.
shit. Oh, aye.
They dodged a bullet.
Oh, I would not have rocked up at all.
skill was class like.
School was class.
Aye.
The good days.
Aye.
Oh,
Anybody
fuck.
got anything else to say?
I was good. So,
Aye.
like, talking about movies earlier, has anybody actually got a movie that they're intrigued about? Mine is obviously the Superman
Superman
coming
one.
out.
I watched
But
it.
like you've got Fantastic Four and Ken the new Jurassic Park.
I'm
movie.
looking forward to the Formula One Brad Pitt one.
Aye,
fucking
that
great
looks
as well.
good.
It's
That
fucking
looks
good.
good.
I
That
would
does
Does
look
look
good.
good.
I would have just said the Superman one for me.
Superman one.
The Su- I think
It's
Superman.
a shame you're not coming.
I know.
No, well, maybe need to buy you a ticket.
Maybe.
No, don't want your charity.
Fine, fuck you then.
Fuck
I
you.
don't want your charity.
Alright.
I'll
We go
probably,
get kidnapped again, you cunt.
I'll probably be working anyway.
Is that where you just walk about the Thistle Centre?
Huh?
Oh,
I'm 6.
Don't kidnap me, please.
no with that bother, bro, you freak.
Wow, that was uncalled for.
You just, it is a bit of a shame, like, you just get bullied.
Aye.
Somebody's got
Hit back, back.
Somebody's got to take it, you know what I
You're
mean?
good.
That sounds a bit weird, actually. Ugh.
Have you
Anyway,
talked to that kidnapper, have you?
Bye. No, I'm looking forward to the Superman film. I think I might go see the new Jurassic Park. That look, it's see because it's rated R. I think it's going to be a bit more gorier than the other previous ones. But I think it's and then the F1 one. And the,
Shut up.
so,
yikes.
That's plenty.
anybody else anything
But
to
other
say?
than that,
Before we close up on the second podcast,
I think every box has been ticked.
I mean, we're taking the piss out of kidnap him.
Aye.
Aye.
oh yeah.
Well, you did.
Oh,
You
have I
said
heard
it's okay.
about me spewing on myself?
Nah.
Oh,
No.
lovely.
Oh no,
Alright.
you no.
Right, so basically, this happened a couple of weeks ago. I was staying at Caitlin's, and I had to get up for work, and I was like, I didn't feel well. And fuck it, it'll just be like, see that way when you wake up, sometimes you've got like a weird feeling, like
Aye,
you
aye,
think
feel a
you're
bit
going to be
shitty.
sick, but you didn't. So I was like, it's one of them. So I was like, right, cool. Got my clothes on, went into the bathroom, started brushing my teeth, and as I've spat out, I rinsed my mouth, spat again, I've stood up, and then I've just went right all in my pocket, and then I've went.
What did you do?
I was sick. I spewed oil
Yeah,
in my
but how
fucking
were you
workplace.
Can you describe it for us?
Spewed oil in my fucking workplace, and I went, Caitlin, I think you're gonna have to text my mum. How? I don't think I'll be in
No, it's
work
like-
today. How? I fucking spewed everywhere. And then she went, fuck off. And I walked in, I was covered. I was like, right. She went, you need to wash. I went, right. I'm just gonna have to phone in and be like, nah, I'm not coming in. And then even my boss, I was like that. I don't think I'll be in the day. He's like, how? I went, well, I was spewed oil in my city. I went, that's fucking minging. I was like, cheers. Didn't make me feel any bad.
That must have been annoying getting all those clothes off and trying not to get sick
mate,
away.
it was so, because
Imagine
you came
getting
what
sick in your
what
hair.
I'm like. You
Fuck.
came what I'm like.
Oh.
I didn't. I'm bad when sick. It makes me.
It's the
so,
smell.
See,
Oh.
aye, but that's what I'm getting. See when I pulled my jumper and top in, I got the
You
biggest
smell
whip.
it.
I was like that.
And spewed in your top. I can remember I done that on a night out doing my top. I was that pissed I just danced.
Just a.
No, it was in my top.
Oh.
Because I can remember thinking, like,
Oh,
I feel sick. Mr. Brightside came on.
I love this song.
And I ran and I was like, this is my jam.
Something smells sick.
Nah, it's hot.
It's not me.
Stinking.
It's definitely not me anyway.
Then that man, bits of chunks are coming out.
Folks slapping one on the dance floor.
Fuck was that?
Slapped on a carrot.
Fuck's sake.
Anyway, but we end it.
Aye.
Yeah, well, again, thanks for watching the. Fucking going laugh at. Thanks for watching the podcast again.
That's if you've made it.
I wonder how many people have actually like came back
to
for
watch
the watch the second one.
But fell off. We fell off after one episode.
It was just because it was new.
Yeah.
We're excited now. We're old.
But no,
This has been a good one. I think
well,
this.
that's kind of for them to decide.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Don't care about your opinion.
Maybe next week will be the Beanbag Boys, the boys. And
Well,
Bean
yeah,
Boys.
It's about time.
I hate
Fucking Bean Boys. That was funny.
I'm glad that's the first clip on the TikTok. I'm
That
glad.
was funny.
Fucking Bean
Boys.
Fucking boys.
Hey, the
Maybe
what?
What?
On the TikTok.
TikTok.
We've
Aye.
got
We have a
TikTok.
TikTok page.
I've got the page. I've just not seen it.
Wait, what is? Hang on, I'll shout it out. We are on TikTok. Bear with me a minute. You just fucking check this out.
Alright.
Fuck was that?
I fucking love his videos, by the way.
Alright.
Aye.
That's the
Nay,
guy that
fucking-
just I can play one song. You not seen him that? Alright.
Just
Anyway.
talk.
As long as you love them.
Bye.
On TikTok, we are at beanbagboys.podcast.
Get it followed.
Follow and you
Right
just
now.
Everyone.
And then what about fucking? We've got Instagrams too.
Alright,
We've got
everyone, do you know what? I'll just everything's in the description.
Keep it simple.
Give us
Find it for yourself.
That's too complicated for us. Stop being lazy.
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week, where hopefully we are the.
Well, I think 3 of the 4 days.
What the fuck?
Fucking crazy frog.
Well, I
maybe-
think 3 of the 4 days okay.
Aye,
Bean
maybe
bag. I'm
no
still
next
waiting on
week.
mine.
Maybe next week or the week after we'll be the boys in the beanbags.
It's about time.
So fingers crossed. But anyway, we'll see you next week, and thanks for watching.
Doses.
Bye
Au
guys.
revoir.
Sam's no saying bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
I'm not putting shades on. Bye.
I put the glasses on and say bye.
Come.